All right, guys. So what's up? T and Shemaine here. Excited. I want to thank you guys for last week. You guys did a phenomenal job of just helping us share the message of be thankful, but also texting in your questions. And I want to tell you, next week we're going to answer a question. I think a lot of couples, a lot of married couples ask this question. So tune in next week. Shemaine, what question are we going to answer today?
All right, so today, what do you do if you think your spouse can become physically abusive and you've already experienced verbal abuse to some extent?
Yeah, so I would highly suggest that they get plugged into a group of brothers. And here's why I say a group of brothers. Most men are going to be apprehensive towards going to counseling because that would indicate that something is broken or wrong inside of us, and we won't do that. But they are more likely to want to be a part of a brotherhood, and I would highly suggest that either you talk to him or reach out to some godly men to reach out to your husband and talk to him. I think that the Bible, because marriage is God's idea, gives us the best example of how men are to treat their wives. And it challenges us that we're to love our wives the very way that Christ loved the church. And so I would, man, hopefully um, see if there's some men, see if there's some friends, see if there's some guys who are going to give him some biblical advice on how to treat you. Because here's the deal, that brotherhood will also provide an outlet for him. Because majority of the time, when there is frustration or lashing out or abuse, and it doesn't just start with physical abuse. There's over 80 forms of abuse, and physical abuse is just one of them. So I would highly suggest anytime you see abuse, verbal or physical or lashing out, it's because there is something broken or frustration inside of him. That good godly group of men will give him away and an outlet instead of taking it out on you. So that's what I got. Keep sending in those questions. Shemaine, what do you got for us today?
All right, so today I want to talk to you guys about making love fun again and being intentional about playing with our spouses. When we get married, we begin to land that job or that career, and then we begin to get jiggy with it, and we produce offspring, and then life is rolling, and we have schedules and calendars, and we're executing task after task, which is okay to execute tasks. However, we begin to lose the one thing that brought us together, which was having fun and playing with our spouses. T and I, in our dating stage, wrestled and played all the time, and we still do, and we notice the joy and peace in our home because of our wrestling and playing with each other. And so I challenge you to wrestle or to play with your spouse again. Make love fun again. I promise you, life is so much easier when laughter is present. And so make love fun again. Be there with your spouse, be involved, and be intentional about loving them, because love doesn't come by default, it comes by the choices we make. So let's make the choice to be playful, be your spouse's playmate, and enjoy every moment and every day with them, because one day it will be your last.
All right, guys.
All I need is you.